Okay, so welcome back for the class 8 LTC subject, and today we are going to talk about Unit 2. Unit 2, and Unit 2 is all about trust and care. Trust and care. So actually, at the first unit also, I have told you that every unit has its main topic, and whatever the sections are related, section 1, 2, 3, 4, they all are related with the main topic of that unit. And what is the main topic here? Trust and care. Like in first unit, there was wit and humor. So here trust and care. So simply try to understand. Simple meaning of trust is what? Belief, or you can say faith, or even expectation also comes under the meaning of trust. When you believe someone, or faith someone, trust simply means belief, faith, and expectation. Similarly, the other word is care. Care means what? Close attention or upkeep, to look someone very closely, or to take care someone means you are giving a close attention to someone, that is care. And actually trust and care really comes simultaneously. Care, we get a care in our daily life, from many persons. For simple examples, our mother, our father love us, they care us. Okay, our teacher care us, they love us, and that's why the trust begins to start there. Where there is care, there is a trust, even it is said that. So when we get a care from mother and father, when we get a close attention from our mother and father, they are going to trust on us. They give a care, even that care, that love really what germinates the trust between father and son, between teacher and students. So trust and care are the fundamental thing of our life. To live emotionally happy, to live emotionally secured person, trust and care really plays very important role. A person in whose life these things are absent, really their life is full of difficulties, full of mysteries. Such a persons will feel really aloneness in their life. So trust and care, to live a happy life, to live a emotional life, it is very much important. And now, two sentences I have written in: caring for other enriches us. Really, enriches means to make someone rich, to make someone promote. So actually, क्या म्हणजे यहाँ? Caring for others enriches us. In which sense it enriches us? कसरी हामीलाई धनी बनाउँछ. If you care others, really it enriches you. Yes, absolutely enriches you, but in different way. You will not be enriched by money. You are not going to be enriched by property, but surely you are going to be enriched by love, by trust, and by care. So caring for others enriches us by love. You will be reached by care, trust. Your life will be full of emotion. It will gives you a happy life. So really it enriches us. And other sentence, even I have written you how ordinary people have been enriched. Generally, we at present now, as the world is informative world, materialistic world nowadays, we are totally behind the money. But general people, common people have different perspective to see their life, and their perspective is to care the others. Their perspective is to love the others. So really, ordinary people have been enriched by caring others, okay, they are enriched by helping others, or let's sahayata. You can see different examples are there. You can take the example of Mother Teresa, how Mother Teresa had been enriched. So very simple answer is there. She was enriched through love, through care. She looked after those who were ignored by everyone, who were hated by everyone. That's why she was very much rich in love and care. And real life of definition is enriched by those things. Okay? Okay. So now we are going to talk about the Unit 2, Section 3. And today we are going to talk about the sympathy. Actually, topic we have already discussed about the Unit 2, trust and care. We have already discussed this, trust and care. And here the new poem is Sympathy. What is the name of poem? Sympathy. And it is actually written by the poet name is Charles. Poet name is Charles Mackay. The poet name is Charles Mackay. Actually, he was from Scotland, a Scottish poet, Charles Mackay. And when we are going to talk about sympathy poem, it is also talking about trust and care. It also talks about trust and care, sympathy. So let's discuss here the technical things of the poem Sympathy. There are altogether 16 lines and 4 stanzas. Stanzas I have already told you when we have talked about the model here. Stanza means a group of lines. So altogether there are 4 stanzas, okay, and 16 lines are there, and there are some rhyming words also. The rhyming words like heard is there, heard, word, rhyming words are there. Similarly, like me, charity, rhyming words are there. Okay, so if the last sound of the word is same, it means they rhymed together. Sympathy. So four stanzas. So just listen once. I lay in sorrow in deep distress. My grief a proud man heard. His looks were cold. He gave me gold. Put like a kindly word. This is the first stanza. Now second stanza. My sorrow past, I paid him back. The gold he gave to me, then stood erect and spoke my thanks and blessed his charity. Okay, so I have here read 2 stanzas. The first stanza said, I lay in sorrow. I lay in sorrow means I stands for a speaker. And who is the speaker in this poem? Poet himself is the speaker in this poem. So I lay in sorrow in deep distress. Distress means discomfort. So sympathy simply means what? Feeling of pity, sorrow for the suffering. Or you can say in Nepali, samvedana. Samvedana. Sympathy, samvedana. So actually, what said? I lay in sorrow in deep distress. My grief, a proud manhood. For once the poet was in deep distress, or once the poet was very much discomfort. He was in a problem, and it was heard by his grief was heard by a proud man, a rich man. In other sense, you can say it was heard by a rich man. His looks were cold. He gave me gold, but not a kindly word. Very simple to understand. Once the poet was in deep distress or in problem, and it was heard or it was seen by a rich man, a proud man, and that proud man gave him charity. That proud man gave him gold. Gold means here money, but not a kindly word. Not a kindly word. word, WORD. Okay, उहाँले के गर्नुभयो, पैसा दिनुभयो तर एउटा कुनै राम्रो शब्द दिनु भएन. My sorrow past, I paid him back. So when the poet or the speaker recovered himself, he just paid back to the proud man whatever he got, whatever the money he got when he was in distress, he paid back. The gold he gave to me, then stood erect and spoke my thanks and blessed his charity. Actually, he stood and returned back to the money to the proud man and just thanked him to help at the time of distress. So this is about the first two stanzas. Now the third stanza, listen. I lay in want and grief and pain, a poor man passed my way. He bound my head, he gave me bread, he washed me night and day. How shall I pay him back again for all he did to me? Oh, gold is great, oh, gold is great, but greater far is heavenly sympathy. So now the last two stanzas, what said? Last two stanzas said that next time, again, when the speaker came in a distress, a speaker was in a sorrow, again a poor man passed him. In first stanza, rich man helped him, but in second stanza, what do you say? A poor man passed him, and again he was helped by poor man. He was helped by poor man. The poor man gave him kindly words. Poor man gave him bread. Even bound his head too. He washed me night and day. He bound my head. He gave me bread. How shall I pay him back again? And what the speaker was saying? It was very difficult to pay back. It was very difficult because you can't pay back care, you can't pay back love, you can pay back money, but you can't pay back love. Love ला मैं return करना सकते हैं for all he did. Oh, gold is good. Very sympathetic line is here. What said? Gold is great. Gold is great, but greater is what? But greater far is heavenly sympathy. Heavenly sympathy. Gold त धेरै ठुलो छ, पैसा सबैको लाइफमा चाहिन्छ, but sympathy, heavenly sympathy is more important than gold. Gold means here money. Okay, that is the main idea of this poem, that compassion. What is the word? The new word is here, compassion. Compassion is needed for everyone. This is the theme of this poem, that the man needs physical and emotional needs. The man needs a physical and emotional support both. Money can make you physically good, but to be emotionally good, compassion is necessary, karuna is necessary, love is necessary. So this is all about the poem Sympathy.